Evening, everybody. Here tonight, we're proud to introduce the Ag Launch 365 2026 cohort. We're going to get right into it. Yale, would you feel free to introduce yourself and tell us about your company? And we'll.
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. My name is Yale, and as you can see from the gigantic inflated hamburger behind me, that I'm at the National Cattlemen's Beef Association annual meeting called CattleCon 26 in Nashville. Our company, Seismi, we make two products right now. The first one is a mat for cats and dogs that you put under their cage inside of pet hospitals that helps them recover from surgery. The second product we make is this. It's a sensor that fits around the ear of cattle, and it helps detect heart rate and respiration rate and body temperature for cattle that are in feedlots to help detect symptoms of bovine respiratory disease. On the pet mat side, we have already sold a few of those devices to companies that make pet cages as well as veterinarians. On the feedlot side, we are looking forward to running some farm trials with the help of AgLaunch later this year. And the market for both we think is very promising. And our team consists of myself and a few other engineers. I personally have had 20 years of experience in building medical devices for humans, eight of them to be precise. And I'm excited to be working in animal health and also be supported by AgLaunch. Was that good, Lauren? Or should I give like a more like a PowerPoint or something?
That's strictly up to you. I mean, I don't think you can share your PowerPoint right now, so
No, but I think the message came across
yeah,
though.
no. I mean, I guess any quick questions, people in the audience? Otherwise, we'll jump. Who wants to go next?
All right.
Evening, Quentin. Are you in
Thank
a
you,
position
everybody.
to talk?
Yeah.
But Mike, do you want to go next?
Yeah, that's good, Lauren. Can you guys hear me okay?
Perfect.
Okay. So appreciate the opportunity, Lauren, and thank you for setting this up. My name is Mike DeSa, and I'm one of the co-founders and the managing director for a company called Animal Deterrent Solutions. We are using camera vision systems that are enabled by artificial intelligence to apply a laser deterrent at this stage, primarily at this point focused on deterring flocking birds from a number of different nuisance locations. Everything and opportunities from black vultures and cow-calf operations to crows in the orchards and geese on the golf course. Flocking birds in particular cause hundreds of millions of dollars damage each year, but this represents just a small portion of a nearly $5 billion market opportunity. Those of us who have, live on farms or work in ag, have personal experience with this. They steal feed, they spread pathogens, they foul facilities, they damage crops, they disturb livestock, and they're even destroying aquaculture. We have been iterating on this for the last 2.5 years or so, with an early version focused on both water and laser. We did some field testing last year in golf courses and recreational facilities, and it showed promising results and proved the product market fit. We're working on a second generation design now that is using no external moving parts. It improves the speed and the detection of the deterrent system, and it reduces size and power requirements. The thing that we're most interested in with respect to the AgLaunch folks is finding partners who have the same sort of passion and experience with these nuisance animals on their own farms and in their own operations. We want folks who can immediately see the value in this, have maybe tested other deterrent solutions in the past, and who are kind of viscerally connected to the damage and that these animals cause. In terms of background, the team that we've got right now has about 9 decades or so of experience in everything from engineering development, strategic communications, business acumen, intellectual property, etc. My personal background is in agricultural engineering from Texas A&M. I have about 7 years of military service time following that. And then I've really spent the last 10 years in agriculture, building sensors, both plant and animal agricultural sensors for a number of different subsegments and products that work exclusively in this sector. And so, I'm also on a small farm in Northeast Texas, and it's both a passion and a profession for me. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and happy to be along this journey with you all.
All righty. Any quick questions for Mike?
Yeah,
We transition.
Mike,
Go
Mike,
ahead, Bob.
very interesting. Two questions. Can you say in a paragraph just what your system or device is, number one, and number two, any indication if it works with deer?
Yeah, good question. So it is pairing camera systems. Right now it's two, or the version that we're working on now is stitching together two cameras in software to give it a 180-degree field of view and a range of between 2 yards and 150 yards, which will cover, we expect, between 2 and 3 acres per device. It is line powered or shore powered right now, but we have aspirations to bring it into the battery and solar powered space in subsequent iterations. Right now, the system is trained for flocking birds. However, the base system is such that we can add in new image libraries to train it on new pest species, deer, coyotes, raccoons, etc. But right now, we've trained it for field application in flocking birds. But the software will allow us to move into other species fairly easily.
Okay, I'm going to send you a link if I can in the chat.
Yeah.
We need to talk some more. I'm keenly interested.
Okay, sounds good, Bob. Where are you based, Bob?
Waterloo, Iowa.
Okay.
I've got a pond that is tortured by geese next to a field. And then I've got another field I've got the only farm field on one side of it, and it's about a 40-acre green space that is full of deer. So two different locations within the same campus, but keenly interested in what you're doing.
Wonderful. Okay, Bob. I'll look for your link in the chat, but if not, I'm sure I can get your contact information from Lauren.
Very good. Thank you. Yep. Lauren can always find me.
Yep.
Thank you, Bob.
And Siba, are you ready?
Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Siba Das, and I'm CEO of a company called Novoclade. I'm from Minnesota, so those of you from Iowa, we are neighbors. So at Novoclade, we are building the next generation of insect control that does not require chemical insecticides. The way we do it is we use genetic engineering and machine vision to create sterile males. Once we have the males, we release them into the field, and the males breed with the females, mate with the females, but from the matings, there is no successful offspring, so the population goes down over time. While this technology is applicable to a variety of different insect species or other animals, we started with an insect, a fruit fly called spotted wing Drosophila. It's an invasive insect for soft fruits such as blueberries, raspberries, cherries, etc. The plan in the future is to go into other row crop insects once we show the proof of concept in this insect and validate the market. We have gotten several awards from different funding agencies such as the National Science Foundation, U.S. Department of Agriculture, DARPA, couple of local Minnesota grants. The product is already shown efficacy in lab testings. We're taking it to the field this June with the help from AgLaunch and others. And beyond that, we'll take it to the field in some farmer facilities and apply for registration for sales in the next couple of years. That's about it for my company. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Alrighty, if anybody has a quick question while we get ready for, is it Iris or is it Zilly? As I was researching, getting ready for this one, I found Zilly. So
Yeah, I go by Iris. That works.
okay, we'll keep it with Iris then. So any quick questions for Siba or we'll jump right into or okay, go ahead, Iris.
All
If you
right.
want
Hi.
to introduce
Good
yourself and your
evening,
company.
guys. Sure. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you again. And hello to new friends. My name is Iris. I'm the CEO of AgFlow AI. So we're building soil digital twins, which help you monetize your soil. Give you guys a little background on so first of all, our company based of Nashville, Tennessee. So we're more in touch with more of the middle ground of the US soil. The problem that we are identifying is right now a lot of you guys probably heard a lot of how the major ag tech companies are building a lot of artificial intelligence modeling engines, but what we've seen in actual irrigation, actual precision agriculture is a lot of those smart systems are still overwatering or there are sensor failures or the equipment somehow doesn't work, loses value, sensor doesn't function as the way it is. And in order to actually understand the whole soil health and how your farm is developing, usually per 500 acres, you would require 50 to 100 sensors. It's a large capital investment most farmers cannot really afford. So in order to better solve this problem in a more efficient way, we are here, AgFlow AI is here to build a digital twin of your soil. So the way we are building it is we can either work with sensors that already are on your farm, connected directly to our model, and then translating into precision agriculture recommendations, so potentially building a digital infrastructure of your soil and potentially looking into monetization value for those data sets. Our model is pattern pending, developed by our team, owned by our team. And our business model work in a way that you start with zero upfront cost. If you have already sensors in your farm, we'd be happy to work with and start building the digital twin of your soil with the data and the continuous and historical data record you already have. But if not, the first year, our model will be able to provide irrigation savings, which we start with no subscription, no upfront cost. We work with you on the irrigation savings and we take a share of the savings. And that saving will help us fund our sensor deployment in your farm if we have to end up putting our own sensors. In the end, our target is to build the soil digital twin, which can basically a lot of data flows into it. It collects and learns the continuous soil moisture, temperature, density, your soil response data, multi-season behavior if possible, and under real management decisions. And the digital twin will potentially be used to simulate what will happen or what happens if at a field level. So our end goal is to make soil profitable for you instead of only relying on crops and production. So that soil digital twin would potentially be able to be monetized in the market to seed companies, biotech firms, potentially sustainability verifications, understanding what are the additional revenue stream for you on your farm. And our model learns with every farmer, with additional farmer added to the network, our model gets smarter. The more you join, the longer you stay with us, the more season you stayed, the model gets more valuable, the model gets more precise and accurate, and it generates additional value. So both me and my co-founder grew up on farms from our home country, and we've been, our grandparents are farmers. We've really seen how farmers are treating their land. We understand the farmer intuition. We've lived through it. And now we are trying to build this technology to help you make soil another profitable asset for you. That's all. Happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you for that, everybody. Any dying questions for Iris quick, or I think we're gonna pause the recording here and then we can have open discussion conversation. So